Y'all, let me tell you, we are at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Virginia. There
You know what day it is?
so much going on today.
May 16th. It is Busch Gardens' 50th anniversary.
Yay, Busch Gardens! Congratulations to one of our most favorite parks anywhere on their 50th birthday today, anniversary, whatever you want to call it. We've got so many memories here.
Yeah.
I've been coming here a long time, probably not quite the 50, but pretty dang close, and got a lot of memories myself growing up here.
I got half of it.
I wouldn't dream of being anywhere else today other than here at Busch Gardens. Top that off, it's also, see back there behind us, way back there, check in. The ACE event is actually today, so all through today. Tomorrow, half the day at here, and then we go over to King's Dominion.
Yep.
That will be a separate video at King's Dominion.
Yeah.
So we got half a day on Saturday at King's Dominion and then Sunday at King's Dominion. This is ACE's Spring Con.
Yeah.
You've seen us do Coaster Con before during the summer, which is like a week-long event. This is basically a full weekend event.
Yeah.
Most things they do are like one day,
yeah,
but this is a full weekend. First time we've ever done Spring Con,
yeah,
but when they mentioned they were doing Busch and King's Dominion, I had to do it.
Yeah.
I've just been in plans for a while.
We have
and
some special media rides on Big Bad Wolf today.
I was going to say, this is a long intro,
Yeah.
I know, but just bear with me.
Not a
It's
lot
probably
going
going to
on
be
today.
a long video just because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
So there's media.
Media
we got
rides on Big Bad Wolf this morning.
Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge.
The Wolf Revenge. And then tonight, we have 50th fireworks. We have a...
we have
cast
ERT
members.
through
Yeah.
ACE. They have ERT over at the Festa Italia area.
Past
and
members ride Big
Past
Bad Wolf
members can
tonight.
ride Big Bad Wolf tonight,
Yeah.
and part of Oktoberfest is open.
Yeah.
What else? We've got a free cupcake.
Yeah.
We got food and wine
Hey,
going
look at
on.
that cupcake. It's gonna be a long day.
6 o'clock. That's another media part.
Yeah,
with
the
the
presentation.
well, anybody can go in it, but we will go in it with the media.
Yeah.
It's a media presentation where they have in the Globe 50 years of looking back on Busch Gardens. They are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary today. So happy anniversary to you. From Pennsylvania. Okay, awesome. So you're getting to celebrate with Busch Gardens.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We have picked up our, let it focus, our Food and Wine Festival guide for this time. Now we have food and wine tastings in with we did get it with our ACE event. You can buy the 10 tasting lanyard and I think the 15 tasting lanyard. I'll have to look at the prices on the signs later. You can get your little booklet now. They didn't give us a lanyard, they just gave us a printed out card that actually will count as our 10 tastings, and they don't expire, so if you don't use them in one visit, then you will have all Food and Wine Festival season to use it. I'm just following Mike and Tyler around, but apparently we must be heading to Loch Ness Monster to start our day, as our normal day usually starts here at Busch. As we're making our way around, we find a Le Mans car sitting over here. Now, if you didn't know and you hadn't been coming to the park for a long time, yeah, is it a sign? Is this a clue? Maybe at some point something like this comes back, but we used to love the Le Mans cars. They used to operate right where Griffin is now, and they were closed when they built Griffin, so pretty cool to see this sitting out. This looks pretty awesome out here. We've got one of the beer steins with Busch Gardens 50 years on it, and looks like all around it's got some of the old photos and attractions on it. We had to come back here and check out the sign for the Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. It looks awesome. This is one of the things that everybody is here for today. We got media rides and member rides tonight, and member rides all weekend. It officially opens next Friday. I think that's the 23rd. They'll have the grand opening and everything for it, but it looks amazing. We do have some theming going on here as we make our way down into the area where Big Bad Wolf is. So we're just checking this out. We can't go back down in there yet. Looking pretty awesome. They've moved the bell tower out here. This bell tower was out in front of Fest House last summer, and you were able to ring it, but supposedly the story is when the wolf is coming around, right? Then the bell in the bell tower is rung to warn that the big bad wolf is in the area. Not only do we have Ace rides and media rides this weekend, but you can also, members will be able to ride all weekend. So if you're not a member, be sure and sign up. These are some of the things that you will get to do as a member. Before we head out to check in for media, we've got to stop here at the upgrade center right here in Germany. This is where they're going to give us our wristbands. We got to show our pass and get our wristbands for the member ride tonight. Big Bad Wolf and Dark Coaster. The whole area is going to be open until 11 o'clock.
Happy 50th anniversary, Busch Gardens.
Happy 50th anniversary, Busch Gardens, and thank you for all the awesome memories.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some walking and talking today because we just haven't got time to stop and tell about everything. Real quick about the food. I did want, before I forget, we did only do 2 tastings a while ago for the food.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did a meatball and that pasta stuff.
I can't say the name of that pasta stuff, but anyway, it was good. I think it was better than I remember it being last year.
We did meatballs are awesome.
Yeah, meatballs are really good. What we're doing now, we've run into the time where, because we've been stopping and talking to friends. Let me add, it's like a big old reunion today. Not only is it like, of course, the park's 50th, but it's media day, member day, so we're just seeing everybody. Trying to catch a few people to be able to say, like, maybe what their favorite memory at Busch Gardens is. Right now, we are headed outside the park. We got to go out there and check in. It's 12:15. Then we got to be back over, talk about steps today, got to be back over at Big Bad Wolf at 1 o'clock to ride.
Happy 50th Busch Gardens. We're excited to be here celebrating today. I got to tell you, my favorite memory is somewhere around 96 or 97, 7 straight laps on Drakenfire. I know not many people liked that ride. I loved it and I miss it, but happy 50th.
And not many people can say they've got that credit, to be honest with you. I don't have that credit. So cool beans, that's awesome. Beth, you have anything, or is that your...
Happy 50th. I wasn't here then.
Okay.
I was still in high school. I was not here then. My favorite memory is a Howl-O-Scream memory with my youngest baby. I love how the staff just surrounded her when she got extremely scared. That's my favorite memory of Busch Gardens and how they've treated our family.
Awesome.
And so they've always been really uplifting. And now she's a huge Howl-O-Scream fan and not scared of anything.
Yay!
So.
Just real quick, this is Chris Darling with Busch Gardens Williamsburg Insiders. So be sure to check out the Facebook group. Okay, Rock and Sandy from Adventures That Rock. So do you have a favorite memory?
Well, first of all, happy 50th Busch Gardens. Yes.
Okay.
What is your memory?
I got 2 memories.
Okay, I'd love to hear them.
One is our memory of our first time eating dinner with Santa Claus in Christmastown. Highly recommended if you haven't done it. And one of my personal memories is the first time I ever heard Escape to Pompeii back in the late 80s. When that fire hit over the ceiling before the drop, I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
And he doesn't like water rides, so I'm actually kind of surprised that's what his favorite memory is.
Yes.
That's the fire, not the water.
Right.
Awesome, y'all. Sandy, you got a favorite memory?
I'm with him.
You're with him.
Santa Claus.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I love Santa Claus.
Okay. Yeah, that I have to say that dinner with Santa, we've done it for years ourselves. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We love it. It's every year
is.
thing.
It's a personal touch, like reading the story,
Yep.
getting to talk to him. I just love it.
Awesome. So y'all follow Adventures at Rock. They're fixing to go on this big old road trip and over international too.
Our world
Well,
tour.
the road trip isn't international, but you know what I mean.
My favorite memory of Busch Gardens is actually related to the Big Bad Wolf. I was here on the day they closed, the original Big Bad Wolf, and got to ride it over and over and over into the night with my dad. And so being here for the Big Bad Wolf on the Busch Gardens 50th anniversary means a lot to me. So happy anniversary, Busch Gardens.
Awesome. And you probably know who this is, but be sure, peeps, to check him out. So
yes, check me out, IOM Geek on YouTube.
Right. So we're all checked in, finally, for the first part of the media event, which is the ride on the Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. So super excited. Can't wait to ride this ride. We've been waiting on this for a while. I know it's not the same as the OG Big Bad Wolf, but you know, it's pretty cool that they're paying tribute to it. Oh, hold on. Eric, What were you supposed to say?
Happy 5th. Or no, happy. This is why I don't do video.
Okay, try again. Take 2.
Happy 50th, Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
Happy 50th to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and I guess my favorite memory, because I haven't been coming here very long, I said that actually in my video, only coming like 3 years, but probably bringing my son up here and riding a dart coaster with him, so that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that.
Awesome. So y'all, I know you probably might know him, but be sure and follow Johnny Amusement. He does a lot of pitch and forge, and he's here in Busch Gardens and he's all around
All over the
places.
place.
So, all right, cool.
First of all, thank you so much for being here, not only today for Big Bad Wolf, but as we celebrate our 50th anniversary as well. It's a really monumental time for our park, and we're really happy to have you a part of it, not just today, but for all of your support. We're going to go ahead and get things started. You'll be free to walk into the plaza. The ride is not quite ready yet, but should just be a few more minutes. It's blocked off, but feel free to explore the area, and then also the gift shop is open if you would like to look at anything or purchase anything too. Once you get up there at media, you'll have the option to ride in the front row for your reverse POV. Myself and the team will help coordinate that, and then our clients and VIP guests feel free to ride in any row.
All right, y'all, we're headed in. I haven't been back here at all. Tyler was back here during the construction tour on one of the media days, but can't wait to see it. Awesome. We've got the gift shop open in here. The whole plaza back here looks amazing.
Hey, what did I tell y'all? It was I told y'all.
It was a beer.
It's the beginning. It was gonna be a beer warehouse.
A beer warehouse. Oh my gosh.
Beer all over the place.
The train looks amazing. They said it wasn't quite ready yet, but would be ready here before too long, and we could ride as many times as we want. We'll get one ride each in the front row so that we can get our reverse POV, but awesome.
Happy 50th Busch Gardens. So, favorite memory, all of Howl-O-Scream. Howl-O-Scream here at the park is one of my favorite times, just the spooky season in general. And here at Busch Gardens, I've had a special little moment to enjoy and meet some cool friends like those at the opposite side of the camera.
I was actually fixing to say, hey, wait a minute.
Question. Since you say Howl-O-Scream,
Okay.
you know all the houses that was back here.
No, but Vault was my favorite.
Oh, the vault. Okay.
Yeah, vault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Benton was back here for about 8 years. We had Sleepy Hollow was back here. We had the Grimm Brothers was back here.
I never got to do either one of those.
No.
He was young, believe me.
Yeah.
But no, this is Edutainment, y'all. Be sure and follow him. He's got a lot of coverage. He covers Busch all the time, Busch Gardens, a lot of other parks.
Epic Universe
Epic.
next weekend.
Follow him for a lot of theme park content and haunt content. But yeah, I was going to ask you, was your favorite? Hold on.
You know, flip it.
Was your favorite memory of Busch Gardens not meeting us for the first time?
Yes, absolutely. And look, I have to bend down so low, you know.
Still.
Yeah, you make me feel tall, and that's one of my favorite things that people do for me, is make me feel tall.
We just got done with our first ride.
Yeah, rode
Big Bad Wolf.
it pretty much in the back.
Yeah.
Well, you did ride in the back.
Yeah. We've still got to do our front row POV. They'll do a reverse POV for us. We can ride as many times as we want here in the next little bit, but we just got to go get in line over there to do our POV that they'll record for us. Good family coaster.
Yeah, it's a good starter. I would start your kid out on this.
You know,
nothing extreme.
Don't worry, there's nothing extreme about it. It's not really forceful. It's not nothing that the kids, family wouldn't be able to ride. Or if you don't like extreme coasters, don't worry. It's a good family coaster. Love the theming. Oh, they want to fill in every seat, so we gotta go ride some more. But great.
The theme is really awesome.
Love the theming. We miss Big Bad Wolf, and we can't really compare it to the OG.
I think it's themed more than the original.
Yeah, it is.
The original, they didn't really have no theming in the station. The station was actually themed pretty good.
It is.
And it is a beer house, like I told y'all. It's gonna be.
All right, what are your thoughts, Johnny? First impression.
It's good. It's a good coaster. I was able to fit. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to. The test seat was iffy, but once I got on, I was able to ride. The Bavarian Village portion of it was probably my favorite part. You can feel this coaster more than I thought you would. You can feel the G-forces on it more than I thought you would. So good coaster, really good coaster.
Cool. Glad you were able to ride.
Me too. I was a little worried about it.
Here's the theming here on the inside like a beer house. We've got a train coming in right now. And of course we've got Elizabeth on the train with Ace. But the train looks amazing. But I think we might get another ride.
All right, so Tyler here.
And dog, just out and about.
We got some, so you can really hear the on-ride audio.
Love it.
Very good up front. So it's our first time riding up front. We've rode a couple times today, but
Yeah,
first time up
about
front.
4 or 5 rides
Yeah.
each already.
Woo! 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 Yeah, we're down over here on over the railroad tracks, through the gates of the village, out by the board, into the village. Track the wolf, we got the wolf. Now we're partying. Woo!
That concludes our media rides on Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge. Great little family coaster. We enjoyed it. Front row POV. We were able to do that. We had to wait a bit for that, but that's okay. Theming around, it looks really good. The theming on the ride looks good. Love the village. That's like the best looking part. And anyway, got the gift shop over here with some Big Bad Wolf merch, so be sure to check that out as well. There's Eric. Eric, what did you get? Let's get Eric to share what he got.
I got me a tail.
He got a wolf's tail. All right. So be sure to come buy your wolf tail, right? And you got a little one.
A little one to put on my bag.
Okay. And what's okay? Ooh, I didn't see this. They have the little Big Bad Wolf and the eyes on it. Pretty cool. Just as I thought we weren't able to do much food and wine today, but I'm getting this crab cake slider because it's the bomb.
Apple pie moonshine.
Well, it's good too. Yeah, it's good. With crab cake slider, I'm about to starve. This is at the Virginia booth here in Scotland. Like I said, I was going to get the crab cake slider, so I am about to starve. We haven't been able to do much food and wine today, but look, we will be back again and definitely do a food and wine video because it's one of our favorite events here. But I got some apple pie moonshine, and that is about the size of the moonshine tasting trial, and I got the crab cake slider. Look who has joined us now. Not like we haven't seen everybody in the park today. Okay, we stopped. We had a few little people that stopped with us and squirted people at Pompeii. We went over to Roman Rapids, and they have taken the squirters out from Roman Rapids. We did have some friends that rode, but no squirters over there. Hey, Chris. So anyway, we are getting ready to go in now. They are doing a presentation here in the Globe Theater that is for 50 years, a look back at 50 years of Busch Gardens. We're excited about that. We have a cocktail hour afterwards. And and I did stop and get a crab cake slider finally. Zoe and Tyler went to get a bite of something. Did you eat anything? Or
I ate one little bite.
One little
of the
bite?
purity thing.
Well, anyway, it's been a busy day. It's chaotic, but it's all fun. We're going in the Globe. There's Tyler right there. There we are on the scoop. There Tyler is again. And there we are again. I think that was your first ride on Apollo's Chariot. There I actually am back in like 1978 probably. That one might have been early 80s, but it's either 78 or early 80s.
We can officially say that for the 35th straight year, we've been named the world's most beautiful theme park. Just an amazing accomplishment. Again, thanks to the team, and it's something we take so much pride in, and thanks to the Historical Association, and just a tremendous honor for us. Debuting on June 13th, We Are Oktoberfest. We'll take the stage. This show celebrates 50 golden years with a German twist. Enjoy live music, traditional dances, audience participation, all led by a Burgermeister MC. We have, yes, remember early ride time?
Yeah.
Yes, today, and I'm just triple checking. Okay. So we have member ride time in Oktoberfest, including Alpengeist, Dark Coaster, and some other rides. It is scheduled 9:30 to 11, but for Big Bad Wolf, we're looking to have that open by 7 o'clock. And then continue tomorrow and Sunday from 11 to park close. So if you don't get to it tonight, plenty of opportunity all weekend. The weather looks great, so should be a great weekend for it. And then the grand opening ceremony, if by some chance you're not sick of me talking at this point, you can come hear me talk on May 23rd at 10:30 in the morning. We're going to do a great grand opening ceremony, officially open the ride to the public, so hopefully we'll see you out there. All new event is Coasters After Dark.
Oh, yeah!
So, thank you. We get a lot of requests, you know, night rides, and which is definitely a special time. So this date specifically, and we hope to do more, but this date specifically is on a full moon, and just a perfect backdrop for rides on the Big Bad Wolf. So look for details for that. Coming on our website, you should see an announcement first thing next week, but Coasters After Dark debuting, going to be a great event. We can't forget our friends over at Water Country, grand opening ceremony, also on May 23rd. Be a little bit later, but High Tide Harbor, which is just a fantastic water play area, probably the largest structure really at the park. The addition just looks tremendous, and elements that we just have not had at that park before. It's where H2O UFO was previously, and that is going to debut for members actually starting tomorrow and Sunday. It's going to be almost 90 degrees tomorrow, so might be a great time to check it out. But then grand opening Memorial Day weekend on that Friday on May 23rd. We are debuting an all-new event at Water Country USA, also a night event called Aqua Glow. So this is a whole new way to experience the park. The park will actually be open at night for the first time really in its history. Most of the pools and the areas were not designed for night operation, so we've done the work to illuminate the park in the evening, and this is a very successful program for our parks down in Orlando. Again, just a whole new way to experience the park, and this will be debuting later in June, so keep an eye out for Aqua Glow. All I want to leave you with is a sincere thank you, for your loyalty, your dedication to the park. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do, and we appreciate all the feedback, good or bad. That's how we learn. That's how we make things better and hear what you guys want to see. So always love to hear it. And if you see me on the park, say hello, please. And just thank you for being here, and have a wonderful evening.
That was a pretty interesting thing inside the globe. Pretty cool taking a look back at Busch Gardens over the last 50 years, how they've grown, how things have changed since I started coming, I don't know, in the late 70s. But we're supposed to have a cocktail hour now inside the lobby of the Globe, so I think we're circling around here for that. And yeah, they said they were opening up Big Bad Wolf early tonight at 7 instead of later. So anyway, still got a lot to do. We got some 50 decorations in here. We've got a photo op here for 50 years. Just having us a big old party in here to celebrate. And y'all, we actually have more food over here. We had some delicious choices, a lot of them from the Food and Wine Festival. I know I had a crab cake, they had the peri-peri chicken, several things. We've got the cocktail hour going on in here. We had a champagne toast. So there's our champagne. They had 50th beer and wine to celebrate. So the wine's gone now, so I wanted to show just a little bit of the food. There was the peri peri chicken. We had the crab cake sliders. This was a Caribbean shrimp salad. Of course, it's been devoured by now. We've got pretzel sliders. We got a charcuterie plate with dip and crackers. We had bruschetta and Virginia pimento cheese and several desserts, along with the beer and the wine and the drinks and champagne. It has definitely been a blast. So thank you, Busch Gardens, for having us out. Starting morning 2 here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for the American Coaster Enthusiast Ace event. This is SpringCon. We get more rides today on Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. We rode, what'd you get yesterday, like 8 or so rides probably? Then we got a breakfast back in the Black Forest. I don't know, we got a couple other little small meetups they were doing, like the Rapids group, they're meeting to ride Roman Rapids and things like that, but
I don't know if we'll participate in that.
Not sure if I'm gonna do that. Whether I want to get wet. We got our ride on Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. It did take a while. We just got one ride on it during ERT this morning because there really is a ton of people here for this weekend event. We are headed back here to the Black Forest Pavilion area now for a breakfast. Let me mention real quick, I actually asked Kevin, the park president, yesterday to bring me, if he had any Christmastown pins left that I missed, the presidential pin back during Christmastown because it came out like the weekend after we came, and he brought it to me, so thank you, Park Prez. They rang the bell. Here comes Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. The onboard audio and the theming we love. And Tyler has come to the conclusion that halfway through, when you hit where the spikes are, of course that's where the music changes and the storyline kind of changes, that you trap the wolf and you know, he didn't get you.
Hey guys, we're Vlog with May. I'm Danielle.
I'm Andrew.
And we are here at the Big Bad Wolf, and I think it is an amazing family coaster. I highly recommend it. It is so smooth. You'll hear that from everybody.
Here's something.
Buttery smooth.
I do have something I'll tell you. I only ride, I have a bad neck. I only ride 3 rides in the park now. Griffin, Apollo's Chariot, and now this, because they're all smooth.
Yeah,
this
great.
ride, I can ride it 100 times. It's perfect for people, maybe bad backs, necks, kids. It's wonderful. Ride this ride. You're going to love it. I promise.
And y'all got a night ride last night, to Remember Night. So I haven't got a
different experience.
Okay, what'd you think of the night ride?
Definitely. It's actually lit very well.
Yes.
But it, you know, of course in daytime you're going to see all the little details, but at night
They illuminate enough.
Totally
you
different.
see the village.
And it feels faster.
You see the spikes. You see all the. I don't want to ruin everything if you haven't ridden the ride, but it's got a lot of really cool.
Spoiler alert,
It's got a lot of really cool theming, and you do get to see most of it at night.
Yeah,
it's pretty great.
In other words, get out here and ride
Come ride
day
this ride.
or night starting May 23rd.
Absolutely.
Grand opening next week.
Absolutely.
Thanks, y'all. Go follow Vlog with May. They do awesome stuff for here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So, and if you get the chance and you see them, wave with them. You'll get a pin.
Yeah.
Just going to throw a reminder in here. Just be on the lookout sometime soon. We're going to come back probably next weekend, do some food and wine tasting and check it out. Jamaica here is usually one of our favorite booths, but we've been so busy this time with the Ace and with the media and celebrations that we didn't have time.
All right, so while we're here for the 50th, I want to share a not so favorite memory of Busch Gardens. So I was
maybe 3.
Maybe 3. I've been playing in the Land of the Dragons, and I went down a slide
From up there, I walked up there with you.
that you couldn't go down.
Right.
So I slid down, and I went looking for you. I got lost in the land of the dragons for 10 minutes while my dad was getting ice cream, not paying attention to me.
Right. I was standing up there right by that dragon, hollering down here for him to catch you because you came down that slide.
Yeah.
And what was he doing? Busy getting ice cream.
Yeah.
But we found you. Was a little nervous for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But you were looking for me and I was looking for you.
Yeah.
While we're taking this sky ride over from Rhinefield to England, let's talk about what's one of your favorite memories from Busch Gardens.
So one of my favorite memories is I was probably 3 years old, and we had come, and then we had been here all day. It was busy, and we were going on the log flume, but I got up to the to where you
rode it once.
Yeah,
Already rode it once.
It was like an hour and some minute long line, and got up to the beginning of it where you get on, and I didn't want to ride. I wasn't scared of the ride, but I was scared of the saw in the log mill. I thought it was gonna get me. but my Disney trip for that year got threatened after that.
I was a bad mom. I did tell you, well, if you can't ride it, then, you know, I'm going to Disney alone.
Yeah. Happy 50th, Busch Gardens.
So one of my favorite memories, I was probably 7, came with my parents, Loch Ness Monster right here, as a matter of fact. Right there. Had just opened up. So there was a bench. My mother didn't ride rides, my dad did. So there was a bench over there that was right at the exit of Loch Ness Monster. But in the crowd, my dad and I slipped by my mom probably about 7 times, and we rode Loch Ness Monster. Now, I couldn't ride it 7 times in a row now, so I don't know how my dad did then, but we rode it 7 times in a row, come back, my mom been sitting out there on the hot bench sweating. She's like, oh, y'all finally got to ride. I'm like, oh, well, there was no line, so we done rode 7 times, I told on us. She was a little upset. Anyway, happy 50th Busch. We have so many fond park memories here. Well, y'all, that about does it for this portion, for the Busch Gardens portion of the A Spring Con event and all the stuff that we were doing. There are still things that they were doing to celebrate yesterday that we didn't even take a part of, but fun times here at the park. We'll be back soon. Actually, I know we never even got our free cupcake, but we will be back soon. As a matter of fact, planning on coming back next weekend. We have so much food and wine to do. It's one of my favorite events here, so I really hate to not have a little bit of food and wine festival. So anyway, we will see you on the next one. Stay tuned for more videos, more fun content, Busch Gardens, and a lot of other places coming up. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.